So I'm going to continue concerning this place that we can put ourselves, which is the neutral place. There is some followers, they did ask me, what does mean to put ourselves in this neutral place where there is no emotion and no reaction? It's simply because we got used to react to every event in our life. Like if I see any scene or somebody speak to me about any subject, we feel always that we have to react by agreeing or disagreeing about that. And we are putting labels, we are putting a lot of titles and judgment in every single event coming, every single idea coming to us. And we think that we have to be involved in those reactions. This is the way of life. But when you put yourself in this neutral place, that you feel that you are only a being who is accepting everything that he sees, just without judgment, without any labeling, when you put yourself in this observing place, and this place is inside of your mind, of course, you will feel that there is some emptiness, and it's like if you are getting off this responsibility of getting involved all the time with events of the day, with events of life. I am going to explain that by a better way. Like, for example, try to feel like you are a child and you don't have any judgment about anything, that you accept everything you see and everything coming to you like just an observer. In this case, people will not have the key to trigger your anger, to trigger your resentment. You don't have your key to people. You don't have your power off. You don't give your power away. People, they don't have to trigger those emotions, because we don't have feelings, we have mostly emotions. Emotion is very different of feeling. Feeling is something deep, something stable, like that we are feeling love to our beloved, that we are feeling respect for our elders. But emotions are something very different. We are living emotions all the day, depending of the events, and we are depending on those events. We are depending on what happens every day to us. So we are not controlling our thought, we are just reacting. When we make this exercise of being neutral some moments of the day, especially morning time when the energy is flowing through us, when we make this breathing exercise, when we are in a state of rest after a good night of sleep, that will allow us to start our day with a lot of controlling. And I don't like too much the word controlling. I can see that we can lead our way of thinking. We can lead our feelings where we want them to go. In this case, we are not going to react, we are going to create, because I'm not depending of the words of X or the reaction of this other one. Being in the being state, it's like animals. Animals, they never think what they have to do next. They never think. Watch a cat and you will learn life. When you see the cat morning time, the cat is not asking herself, am I going to find food today? What I'm going to do if I don't find food this evening? Or what I will do if they kick me out of the house, where I'm going to sleep? You never find a cat who is thinking about anything coming in the future or remembering something happened yesterday. If they for example take any reaction, it's just a survival reaction, by instinct. So they are living there now, here, just being happy and enjoying their moment. This is what I mean by going to this place where there is neutral no emotion, no reaction, and you are going to feel really like you are going to take your power again inside of you, and you are going to feel really very powerful inside, because all the effects outside are not making any power, any harm in your energies. This is what I do mean when I say just be in a state of being, be in a state of neutral place, an observer. Just observe yourself. It's like if you are a second person and you are just an observer. This is a step that you can start practicing, and it will give a lot of good for your well-being.